Hi, my name is Pastor Stanley Parks. I'd lead the life group called Men of Distinction.
Do that again and look at her.
Okay. Hi, my name is Robert. Yeah. Hi, my name is Pastor Stanley Parks. I lead a life group called Men of Distinction. Oh, that's easy. I decided to lead a life group this semester because I felt like the Lord laid it upon my heart and reminded me that the difference between men of God and other men is that God's in them. And it ought to be something that people see, a distinction, a difference in you. So I thought, you know what, Lord, I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to show men that we've been called to be men that are different than all the others that we see in the life.
Want it to be like interview, like he's looking at somebody talking, or do you want him to be like like all the information like that? No, I want to. Okay,
so we need to back up.
Keep it where you're doing it. But if you want it to be like he's talking to the camera, then he can look at the camera. But I thought that's what you wanted, like the interview feel to it.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Kind of like when they're capturing story, like two jigsters will capture a story and little people sit on the couch and they're talking about how God changed their life, blah blah.
You're going to edit all this?
I'm just
Okay.
talking about it.
Good.
It's not their interview, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. Well, I have a great question. So how have you seen the lives of the men in your group change?
I've seen the change in the men in my group. It's been a very quick change in that they came ready when they heard that I was going to be doing the title Men of Distinction. They were ready for that, and they knew that God had something special for them. And so the thing that has changed their lives is that there's been an increase in passion for God and for the purpose that God has in their life. And they've literally stepped up to the plate and decided, you know what, I want to be a man of distinction. It changed me because I felt like David has been our example. I felt like David when he was posed with the question of, what do? You've been called king, and yet you're running for your life. And I just shared with them that, I've been sharing with the men that it doesn't matter when God has called you, when you know your calling and the distinction that you have, that you can go through anything and recover and be lifted from a place where David was. He was just a shepherd to a king. And it doesn't matter. That's where God's going to take us. He's taking us to a place where we'll reign in his kingdom. And we need more men to step up to the plate and do that.
So out of the, you shared a lot of your own personal life. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then why would you encourage someone to do that? How would they know that they have life?
Yeah, I would encourage you to lead a life group because it's very important to realize that whatever God has done in your life, you need to pay it back. You need to give it back. And if you believe that God has done something in your life that matters, then you need to be willing to share that with others. Because the thing about God, he's given us a ministry of reconciliation. And when he's reconciled us in an area of our life, then we need to be able to be wanting to give that back. And that's what I wanted to do. I know that God has been working on me for years and never gave up. And I knew that the thing that he worked on, I needed to share with others, that if he'll do it for me, he'll do it for you. That's okay. We can try anything different out.
No,
Okay, it's okay.
One of them, I get, but I want, how have you been changed? Can you kind of sum that? You said it, but you took us through like how David,
yes. So you'd like to know.
So kind of take it like how you're such a, and my paraphrase back is would be like your situation or circumstance. You get to share your life, and out of your life you're able to
ask it, you want to run the question by, and then I'll just try to answer it again. I can answer it a different way.
Okay, well, no, well, I heard what you said, but I just wonder if is that what you meant? Like, when you were talking about David, how he was running for his life. And, because the question was, how you maybe personally changed as you led the group.
Okay.
Or, like, yeah.
Let's go back on that question. Let's ask the question again, and we'll do that one.
What's different about you now that you're halfway through leading life? What's changed?
Okay, the difference about me since I've been leading the life group has been that I've recognized that God allows me to go back in time and remember where he brought me from, which makes me more sensitive to where men that may not be where I am right now need to know that where they can go. And so for me, it changed me in that I know that God has never given up on us. He never will. And no matter how many times we mess up, God always has a plan that brings us out on top. And I want men to experience that. So it has helped me. It's changed me to let me know that I can go back way to square one and walk somebody through the same place that God walked me through in my life, from shepherd to king, from ruler.